We are live in Houston, Texas, as in Week 15 action, the Kansas City Chiefs come into town to take on the Texans. And this game is a prime example of how unpredictable this league truly is. At the beginning of the season, we saw two very clear stories. The Texans, in the midst of a rebuild, are acquiring young talent and are going to struggle. For Kansas City, we read Super Bowl favorite behind the arm of Patrick Mahomes. This far, we have seen anything but, as the star power of the Chiefs has not stepped up and the future of Houston has found their stride. The visitors come into this game with a 7-6 record and have fallen behind in the juggernaut that is the AFC West, and with only 4 games to go, they find themselves currently outside of the playoff picture. On the other hand, Houston has weathered the storm of inconsistency and taken advantage of a much weaker AFC South, coming into this game at 8-4-1, along with a number 5 seed in the conference. To add to it all, though they are still underdogs today, they return home on the back of a 3-game win streak which last saw them steamroll the Cowboys, and they find themselves a mere half game back to the division crown and the top seed in the AFC. But if there's anything we have learned over the past 6 seasons, you cannot underestimate the magic of Mahomes. Houston's defense has severely outplayed expectations this entire season, but facing the trio of Andy Reid, Travis Kelce, and Patrick Mahomes is a whole different monster. Can they step up to the plate once more? Can they find a victory today? It is time to find out. Jerick McKinnon is set. Ty Fairburn is set to kick it off. We are getting set, and our game is on. Jerick McKinnon back to receive, but this ball is going and it flies out the back of the end zone for a touchback, and with that, out comes the highly touted Kansas City offense led by none other than Patrick Mahomes. While they have failed to put it together against tough competition this year, Mahomes has still managed to put up all-pro numbers we know him for, throwing for 4,200 yards, 33 touchdowns, and only 7 picks through 13 games. Let's see how he attacks this Texan defense today. They start the drive on the 25. Edwards-Helaire joins Mahomes in the backfield. They are set. Ball snap. It's a give to the back, who cuts it right with a good burst of speed and is brought down after a solid first gain. That brings them to the 31, 6 yards on the run. They look to the pass on second down. He rifles left, and he finds his favorite target, Kelce, who hauls it in for the first. And that Kelce-Mahomes connection is something Houston will need to find a stop for early because it is deadly. Great play by him. Andy Reid is loving that start to the drive here. New set of downs now. 9 yards shy of midfield. Mahomes takes the snap. Looking, and he dumps it down to Edwards-Helaire, who is met quickly by Grenard and is finally set down by backup at the 43, 2nd and 8 now. Mahomes steps up under center, and somebody jumps. Let's see what the call is here. And it looks like they're going to call the left guard Thuney with the false start. That backs them up 5 to a 2nd and 13. They snap. Give to Edwards-Helaire, moving right, and brought down quickly after getting back to the 42. That brings us to a 3rd down, 10 yards still needed for the first. They go bunch set left. Mahomes gets patient in the pocket. He unloads, going deep, and it's knocked down by the safety Petre. He was looking for Hardman downfield, but that is a huge stop to start the game for Houston. That means the Chiefs punter, Tommy Townsend, comes out to send it away. Standing on his own 28. He sends it, and Watkins is back to return for the first time today. He will take this one from the 15, cuts left, and he is rocked to the ground after reaching the 23-yard line. And with that, now out comes this Texan offense, who are getting their first crack at it today, and they are led out by the biggest question mark of their unit, quarterback Davis Mills. He has continued to be carried to success with contributions from all other parts of this team, but only 12 touchdowns and near double interceptions cannot be ignored. And he has been bad. They are simply hoping that he is good enough to keep this team pushing as far as they are capable of. Let's see what they can do here today. Texans are now ready to start their drive on the 23. Mack joining Mills in the backfield. They go 2 receivers left, 1 right. Mills gets pressure coming quick, and he just barely gets that ball off to fall incomplete. And Chris Jones just bullied the opposition to get in there. 2nd down now. This time they give wide right for Pierce, who is met by Johnson, but he gives him the step arm and finally brought down to the 32-yard line. And that is why Houston has fallen in love with this man. He does not accept first contact as the end ever. That means 3rd down now, with 1 yard still to go. Mills under center, Pierce the lone back. They decide to go run again. Going left, he eats some shots, but he gets up to the 37, and that secures the first down. Maybe some payback there from the corner Johnson. We'll see how this one plays out. Mack subs in now. Jordan separates from the line as a receiver. Another run call. Met early and fighting, and Mack is down at the 39. 2nd and 8 now. They go 2 by 2. Mills gets the snap, waiting for routes to develop. He sits, he fires, and he has Watkins open, taking space, and a diving attempt brings the former Eagle down after getting up to the Chief 40. And who else would be the one to get this passing game going for Houston but that man? That means 1st and 10. They get the snap. He throws it left, and he cannot haul in the catch. Looking for Watkins on that one. Covers from L'Jarius Sneed there. Now 2nd down. They give that ball again to Mack, and he's brought down quick at the 38-yard line. Now a 3rd down. 8 yards gets him the first. What's the call here? Mills keeps the snap. They're going past. Drops back. Throws left. He finds Mack out of the backfield. Runs over Sneed and finally knocks out of bounds at the 22. And when I said they were getting contributions from everywhere, this is what I mean. Not only does Mack run a great route out of the backfield, he secures the catch, turns the corner, turns Sneed into a tackle dummy, and extends the play to make that a 16-yard pitch and catch to keep the drive alive. Look at that. Pure domination on that shot. What a way to step up by the backup running back. Just outside the red zone now. Back to a 2x2 look. Mills gets it. Rifles. And Watkins gets this one short and is down at the 15. 6 yards picked up on that last one. Now they go tight. They go with a handoff for Pierce. Wait, no, it's play action. Pressure coming. Mills fires. He has it. Jackson. And he holds on. Brought down 2 yards shy of the end zone. But a great play to prevent the score. But what a call to get them to a goal-to-go situation. And the Houston defense is getting the crowd behind them right now. They're loving it, what they see here. The play action caused just enough confusion to give Jackson the time to create space, make the catch, get them in the red zone. It is now 1st and goal, 2 yards away. They put 2 tight ends on the line. Shotgun snap. Give to Pierce. Pushing through. And they say he is just short, maybe inches shy. A 2nd try now. On the 1. 3 minutes left in the quarter. Pierce gets met quick. And they stop him again. Great play by Bostic to get home. And that brings us to a 3rd and goal. Can they cap this one off with the score? Their fullback comes into the game. Give to Pierce. Wait, no, it's another play action. Rolling left. Left, he throws. And just barely out of reach for Brevin Jordan. That brings us to a 4th and goal, but Houston is not settling for the field goal. They want the touchdown. The last try from the 2. It's a give to Janovich. And they stop him. A massive goal line stand for this Chiefs defense to prevent the touchdown. Now let's see if they can get themselves out of this precarious position with their backs on their own end zone. They load the line to start the drive. Fullback also in, standing on their own 2. Mahomes gives to Edwards-Helaire, and with nowhere to go, down maybe after 2. That run gets them to the 4. 2nd and 8. They go with another run, I have to assume. Yes, here it is. And he has room up the middle. And they finally track him down after getting enough for the first. A huge run to get them some key breathing room to finally operate this offense correctly. New set of downs now. At the 13, they go 2 receivers right. Another run call. Met early. And a 2nd effort by Edwards-Helaire gets him up to the 18-yard line. Massive effort by him. 4-yard gain gets him to the 2nd and 6. Last minute of the quarter. Mahomes keeps. No, it's a draw. And he has a hole. Brought down by Houston secondary after picking up the 1st down. And this is not good. They need to make stops. They cannot let this happen this early in the game. They were worried about the Chiefs' passing game before coming in. But they are getting destroyed by the run game right now. That last run went for 8. Now at the 26. Finally back to the pass. Quick fire, and he has Kelsey over the middle, who is dragged down by Baker after getting to the 33, and that will bring us to the end of the first quarter with both teams still scoreless. Both squads are ready to start our second quarter of action. Chiefs are driving 2nd and 3 from their own 33. They snap, give it to Edwards-Helaire, sheds off Harris, and taken down after getting up to the 40-yard line. And this run game continues to slowly eat away at this defense. They need to find an answer. New set of downs now. Mahomes under center. Handoff wide right, and he goes, and brought down at the 43-yard line. That gets him to the 2nd and 7. Kelsey lines up as a receiver now. They give to wait, no, it's a play action. Pressure coming. Mahomes can't escape, and he goes down. Sack on the play from the combo of Jerry Hughes and Jonathan Bernard, and they needed a play just like that at that moment. This was a breakdown by the Kansas City O-line. Both guards had nowhere to block. Both tackles got beat outside, and Mahomes was made to pay by getting put in the dirt. What a stop by this Texan defense. That means it's 3rd down, needing 14 to get the first. What kind of look do they go with here? Shotgun set. They snap. Mahomes has it. Looking. Slings it right. Has his running back. And Chris Harris takes him out of bounds at the 42. Well short of the first. What a play by the veteran corner there. Some great coverage downfield. Left Mahomes no options but to dump it off to Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and he just couldn't make anything happen with it. And that's a great stop by them. That means this Houston offense gets another shot. Time to take back over, starting on their own 22. Pierce is the lone back. They send Watkins in motion, and he gets it. Moving right, one man on, and an incredible tackle from the corner. Baker just stopped a massive play there. They only got 3, and Mills gets looking. He throws right for Mechie, who hauls it in and is knocked out of bounds by Johnson. A yard shy of the first. They face third down now. 1 yard to go to prevent the 3 and out. What do? They give to Pierce. He runs over Gay, and he has the first down, and that is incredible power this young man possesses. Wow, what a play. Now at the 35, they go bunch right. Mills gets. He goes quick for Jordan, who throws a stiff arm and is out at the 42. That picks up 7. Now it's 2nd and 3. What will they do here? They go back to the run with Pierce. He's met at the line and pushes forward to get another first down. 4 yards shy of midfield now. 2 tight ends in the formation. Mills has it. Rifles left. And he has Mechie for the reception, who picks up a quick 5, maybe 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. It's enemy territory. They go back to the workhorse, who is rocked to the ground at about the 47. But there is a flag. Let's see what the call is here. And they get the right tackle, Titus Howard, on the hole. That backs them up 10. Now it is 2nd and 13. And now we have someone jumping. Oh no, this could get very bad for the Texans. And now they get the tight end Jordan on the false start. So 2 back-to-back penalties on the Texans. Backs them up to a 2nd and 18. And they decide to just give it to Mack. Wait, no, it's play action. He's stepping right, fires, and he has Watkins for the grab. Going down at the Chiefs 47. A huge catch gets them to 15. Now only needing 3 to pick up the first. Can they convert? Mills has it. He goes short, and Mechie holds on to the tough grab with 2 men on his back to pick up the first down. What a way to come back from those penalties there. They went simple here. They knew they needed 3 for the first, and they told Mechie to get just enough, turn on a dime, and brace for impact. And he did a phenomenal job, and now this potent Kansas City offense can do nothing but watch as Houston continues to build momentum. Now on the 40, Mills gets the snap. He pump fakes. He takes a shot. Going deep for Watkins. He goes up, and he cannot hold on. Great coverage from McDuffie to prevent the touchdown. Now 2nd down. They go with a handoff for Pierce, who throws off. Jones eats a shot. Goes down at the 36. That run picks up 4. 6 yards needed for the first now. Mills lines up under center. He takes the snap. Pressure is coming. And he's coming. He throws it for Rudolph, who gets out. He gets loose from the sideline, and he sits down Gay, and is finally knocked out of bounds at the 11-yard line. And the former Viking may have just found the fountain of youth with that massive play. He found that burst of speed to get away from what was a sure 3rd down stop. Took the space, threw the linebacker to the ground. If we can get a shot of this. There it is right there. Put him to the floor and got his squad into the red zone. What a play by the veteran tight end there. 3 minutes now left in the first half. 11 yards away from a score. Mills takes. Fires over the middle. And they say, he's in! Touchdown for Brevin Jordan! And 2 massive grabs from both of their tight ends. Gets Houston the first score of the game. And Jordan is celebrating with all these Houston fans. And they are losing their minds here in NRG Stadium. They cannot believe that they have driven down throughout this entire first half and now hold a 7-0 lead coming after this extra point against the Chiefs. This is a matchup we love to see as an offense. Getting your tight end lined up against a corner. They let him get to the goal line. Mills plays a perfect ball that let Jordan use his size advantage to secure the catch and get him the first 6 of the game. The Chiefs are in disbelief, but Fairburn's point after attempt is up, and it is good. And that right there certifies that with just under 3 minutes left in our first half of action, the Texans hold a 7-0 lead over the Kansas City Chiefs. And this team continues to surprise us week in and week out as the Chiefs take back over. It's going to be interesting to see if they look to their dominant passing game or if they continue to go with the success that Clyde Edwards-Helaire has had today, currently sitting at 5 yards to carry. Starting on the 25. Looking to tie this game before half. Mahomes steps up under center and gets the snap. Patient. Looking. Fires. And he has Gray, who picks up about 6. 2nd and 4 now, up to the 31. The rookie Rossi moved in motion. They fake to him. Give to Edwards-Helaire, and he is immediately met by Harris in the backfield, and he was not fooled, and that is a loss of 1 on the play. And with the Houston offense hyped on the sideline, that right there will be bringing us into the 2-minute warning with the Texans holding a 1-score lead but the Chiefs are driving. We return to action. 3rd and 5 for the Chiefs on their own 30. Mahomes alone in the backfield. He takes the snap. Looking, takes a shot. And Hardman is denied by Petre again. Incredible work by Petre on this one. We have to get another look. Had eyes on the ball the entire time. Placed a picture-perfect hit on the receiver to knock that ball out and force the 3rd down incompletion. Townsend comes out to punt this one away. Boots it. Watkins is back. He takes from the 26. Moving left. Evades the 1st and down at the 32. And that means here comes Davis Mills and the Houston offense with 1:47 left in the half. They have a chance to double their lead by driving 68 yards with all 3 timeouts. Can they do it? They line up. Lone shotgun set. They have Mack out as a wide out left as a receiver. They are ready. Drops back. Throws left. And he has the tight end Jordan who hauls it in at midfield. And a massive grab to get them started. And these loyal Texan fans are going crazy after that one. Look at that man right there, fully painted up. Excited to see what we saw there. Mills truly placed an amazing ball here right over the head of the corner. What a beautiful ball placement. Clock is ticking, but they're staying calm. Mills gets the snap. It's a screen setting up for Mack, but the blocks don't set, and he loses 4 on the play. Great work from the linebacker Gay to come make that play, halt this momentum. They needed it there. He read this perfectly, beating out the lineman, coming to set the block, and caused the lost yardage. And Andy Reid is loving that stop right there. Under 50 seconds remaining. Still 3 timeouts in hand. Mills gets. He's looking. Unloads it deep. 1-on-1. And Jackson cannot bring it in. Incredible coverage from the L'Jarius Sneed. And now we have a very big 3rd down upcoming. What do they call here? They need to get to the 14 for the 1st. Another 3 gets them into field goal range. They go lone shotgun once more. Here we go. They snap. Mills takes a shot. Again for Jackson. And he drops it at the last possible second. This time the coverage from McDuffie. And as the Chiefs sideline celebrates, we have to take another look at this one. There it is here. Jackson did well to win off the line. Had a step the whole time. Mills' ball is a bit short, so he has to go up for it. And McDuffie with the awareness immediately goes for the hands to knock the ball out. And that will force the punt. Out comes Johnston. He gets the ball. His kick is away. It's a short one, though. And the fair catch is called at the 24. And how does Kansas City decide to play this now? Because they do only have 29 seconds, but it's still all 3 timeouts. And we have seen them do much more with much less. Can they produce it today? It is time to find out. They line up with 2 tight ends on the line. Edwards-Helaire in the backfield. Mahomes is ready. He takes the snap. Looking. Fires for Hardman, who's met at the line again. And their first timeout is called. That means at the 36. 28 seconds, they go pass again. Looking. He moves right out of the pocket. Flicks it to the opposite side of the field. And he has Sky Moore wide open. He gets out of bounds. And that is the Mahomes magic we were talking about. 15 seconds left as they snap. Looking, fires right, and drops a perfect ball for Ross, but there is a flag. What's the call here?
Holding, offense.
They get the guard, Smith, on a hole, canceling out the catch, moving them back to the 50. That lost them 4 seconds. They need about 13 yards to get into field goal range. Mahomes is set. He gets. Looking. Rifles. And Moore hauls in a tough one before going down at the 37. They call timeout, and that may have gotten them into field goal range there. What a pitch and catch right when they needed for a 13-yard game. Here's the Chiefs kicker, Harrison Butker, for the field goal try. And Texans call timeout, trying to ice him. Now even more pressure on that man. Here we go now. From 54 yards out to get Kansas City on the board. They are ready. Holder gets. His kick is up. And it is no good. He pushed it wide right. He tried to get the leg on this one. It caused him to hit it just wrong. It went just wide. And Coach Reid cannot believe that this offense has not produced anything in this first half. But they left 1 second on the clock. The Texans are going out. And they look like they're going to take a shot. 56 yards out. They're going for the Hail Mary call. Receivers are going deep. Mills patient. He lets it loose. It's a short ball. And they go up, and it falls incomplete. And that right there will bring us to the end of our first half of action. And it was the Texans that have held the Chiefs scoreless and are up 7-0. Now let's send you back to the studio for the halftime report. Thank you for that introduction. Let's take a look around the league today. Down in Jacksonville, Dallas is hoping to keep their playoff hopes alive after the brutal last week to our Texans. A brutal loss, with a minute left in the first, only 1 point separates the two as the Jags hope to play spoiler today. And those playoff hopes may be shrinking even more as up in Washington, the Commanders hold a 16-point lead over the rival Giants as the first half comes to a close. And lastly, up in Minnesota, the chase continues for Houston as the Colts have grinded out another big win over the Vikings, and the regular season finale between the two looms in the background. Thank you, and let's take you back to the field for the second half of action. Bucker out is kick off our second half. Watkins back to receive. He takes it from the goal line, moving straight up the middle. He cuts left and brought down at the 24, and that means here comes this Houston offense to start our second half. And while they are probably very happy to have the lead, they know they need to produce more to keep it. Let's see if they can here. They start with a bunch set right. Pierce the lone back. Mills under center. They decide to go with a pitch right, and it is blown up in the backfield by the linebacker Karlaftis, and that is exactly how Kansas City needed to start this half if they hope to come back from this deficit. May not be a large one, but with the offense they have yet to produce today, that is what they needed to start with. That goes for a loss of 5. Now 2nd and 15. Ball is snapped. Mills fires over the middle. He has Jackson who turns upfield, fighting through the pile. And they mark him down at the 33. That brings us to a 3rd down. 1 yard gets in the first. I-form look. They go with a give for the fullback. He's met early and fights through. Picks up a difficult 1st down. And that was a big opportunity lost for the Chiefs. The defensive end, Kando, won the battle off the line. But Janovich did a phenomenal job to do what he's done all year, never quitting, power through to pick up that vital 1st down. Now to the 34, 3 tight ends on the line. Mills drops back, pocket collapsing, running backwards, and he gets it off to hit the dirt. That broken play gets us to 2nd down. Mills under center. He takes the snap, drop back, fires deep, looking for Jordan. And he's lucky that one wasn't intercepted there. Another 3rd down now. They need 10 this time. Pierce is the lone back. Mills is set. He gets it. Lofts one towards the right sideline. And looking for Rudolph and travels just too far wide. That means Mahomes gets another crack at it. And he knows they need a score. And they are on borrowed time to produce. What can they do here? They start their drive on their own 15. 8 minutes left in the corner. Edwards-Helaire joins Mahomes in the backfield. They snap. Gives to the back. Has a hole right. And he gets up to the 20-yard line. 2nd and 4. They load the line here. Mahomes gets quickly short for Hardman, and he eats a shot to pay after picking up the 1st down. That means a new set of downs up to the 26-yard line. The tight end Gray is motioned across the line. They give to Edward. Wait, no, it's a play action. Looking, but sacked. Sack on the play by Jonathan Grenard, and he gets to Mahomes for the 2nd time today. This play needed time to develop, but Grenard was too quick off the line, beating the tackle Christian with ease and getting to Mahomes just before he can release. And that right there are the plays and the overall defense Lovie Smith has done such a great job of developing this year. That goes for a loss of 7. Now 2nd and 17. Mahomes gets quick for Valdez-Scantling, who is down at the 24-yard line. That means his 5-yard grab brings us to 3rd down, still needing 12 for the first. Can they recover? Mahomes gets the snap. Looking, trying to escape left. He throws and just barely falls incomplete. And that one right there was very nearly intercepted by Gardner Johnson. And this time the pressure nearly caused a turnover, but that is another punt force for this Houston defense. Texans take back over, starting with good field position on their own 40. Jackson, the lone receiver, wide left. Mills gets the snap. Blitzer off the right side. Coming. And Mills goes down. Sack on the play made by the corner. Rashad Fenton. They sent him in for the blitz, and he capitalized. They sent 6 against 5 on the line. This means this ball has to come out quick. Mills held on too long, and he paid for it, going down for a massive loss on the play. Way to step up from the corner, Fenton there. That sack went for a 13-yard loss. Now we have a 2nd and 23. They snap, give to Pierce up the middle, and he's down at the 29. That brings us to a 3rd and 21. This is a long shot, but can they pull it off? They go 3 receivers right. Mills gets the snap. Patiently, waiting, takes a shot, going deep, and he overthrows Jackson, and that will force the punt. Mahomes takes the reins again, starting his own 21, 4.5 minutes left in the third. He gives Edwards-Helaire, who avoids Green, has a hole up the middle, and is finally dragged down to the 35. He can celebrate it now after that run, but what a swing that entire play was. Green did a phenomenal job breaking through at the runner as he got the handoff, but he somehow got away and picked up big yardage in the process. That run right there went for 14. Now they go bunch set right. Mahomes fires, and he has Valdez-Scantling for some quick yards there. That gets into a 2nd and 5 on the 40. What do they do here? It's another gift for Edwards-Helaire, and brought down quick by Murray. Time for 3rd down, needing 4 for the first. 8 yards shy of midfield. Shotgun snap. Mahomes fires quick. Intercepted. King has it. Desmond King has picked off the former MVP. And the Texans take back over, starting in enemy territory. What a great play for this Houston defense. The Chiefs have had success all day with these short balls, getting it out quick, and King played it perfectly. Jumped the hitch route, held on to secure the pick, and now this is what we call prime time. Starting in enemy territory, late in the 3rd quarter, chance to double the lead against a Super Bowl favorite. Can they do it? They start on the Kansas City 46. 3 minutes left in the quarter. Pierce joins the Mills in the backfield. They give to... Wait, no. It's play action. Mills rolls right. He throws. And just out of reach of Mechie, who had a step. That incompletion brings us to 2nd down. They put 2 receivers left. Mechie's brought in motion. Wait, no. It's for Pierce, who slips off Reed. And taken down by Thornhill at the 36. That means it's 3rd down. 1 yard here. Gets them a first. Mills steps up under center. He throws to Jordan in the flat, who is taken down quick by Carter, but not until getting the 1st down. What a play by them. Way to keep it moving. Texans are now on the 33. They go 2 receivers left, 1 right. They give to Pierce. No, another play action. Mills looking, unloads toward the sideline. He has walked into his dragged out of the 4, preventing the score, but a huge grab nonetheless. Chiefs had great coverage everywhere, but this is what the speed of Watkins can create. He stretches the field and gains a step, and now the pressure sets in for Kansas City. Now we are back to a goal-to-go situation for Houston. 1st down. They only need 4. Mills looking, slings it middle, and he has Jackson. Touchdown for Deshaun Jackson, and he's going up for a spin. There we go. And after multiple attempts at the deep ball that failed, it was the simple short slant that gets him the score. He creates so much space off the line. Mills waits for him to clear the zone, and now just over a minute away from the 4th, they hold a 2-score lead over the Chiefs. Fairbairn's point after attempt is coming. There it is. It is up, and it is good. And that caps off a 45-yard drive to extend the score to Texans 14, Chiefs zip. And with Kansas City coming back out, they need to put it together. The run game has done well, and their passing game is elite, but they have yet to produce any points, and they're coming off an interception last time out. Chiefs start their drive in the 25, minute 16 left in their 3rd quarter. They start with a pass, quick fire, and Kelsey has it, turns up and down after getting to the 1st down. And they need to get that connection clicking very fast if they hope to come back now. Up to the 35, after that last play went for 10. They go with a shotgun snap. Mahomes drops back. Goes over the middle. He hits Moore, who goes down for crossing midfield, and they have a new life now, moving very, very quickly. They open up the middle, made it easy for their receiver to capitalize, and that defensive breakdown is a tough one to swallow for Lovie Smith. Pure frustration on the sideline. A lot of emotions going on during this game. That last play went for 16. Now on the Texan 49. Ross in motion. Play action. It's a blitz, and Mahomes goes down. Sack made by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And a gutsy call brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter with the Texans still leading the Chiefs 14-0, hoping to extend the shutout. We return back to the action with the Chiefs on their own 44 after the sack to end the 3rd, 2nd and 17. What do they go with here? They snap. Mahomes fires, and is knocked down by Gardner-Johnson, and back-to-back big plays for that man. They were looking for Kelsey there, but now it is 3rd down, needing 17. Mahomes gets the snap. Patient in the pocket. Defender's coming. He throws sideline. Interception! Interception by Stingley. Running down the line. Mahomes chasing. The last man to beat. He wraps him up. saving the touchdown, but that right there is a massive interception and return from their first-round pick, Derek Stingley Jr. Mahomes felt like he needed to make a play, so he threw it up to his favorite target, Kelsey, but Stingley had him easily locked down, brought down the ball with an impressive leap, and that means the Texans offense gets their chance early in the fourth to extend this lead even further. Can they do it? Nobody can believe what we are seeing right now. They're going to start with very good field possession, only needing 14 for the score. They are set. They go with a give for Pierce. Bounces off first contact, and they bring him down on the 9. That carry picks up 5. Now second down. This time, they have Mack in the backfield. They give it to him. Up the middle. Rocked, and the ball is out. And the Chiefs have it. The Chiefs have recovered the fumble. And that was straight brutal. A great start to the play for Mack, but Bolton just ran him over. The ball got loose, and a heads-up play gets Kansas City the ball back to prevent the touchdown and get this Kansas City offense back on the field. And if you're Houston, you know you cannot give this team these opportunities. What do they do here? They're going to be starting the drive on their own 6. 2 tight ends on the left-hand side of the line. Mahomes set. He gets the snap. Pressure coming. Fires. And off the hands of Harris. And I just don't think he was expecting Mahomes to be that far off the mark. But this passing attack has been off all day with this #1 ranked passing game only producing 102 yards. That brings us to second down. They snap. Blitz coming. He throws. And he has more at the sticks, who turns upfield and brought down at the 20. A big 14-yard grab to get them out of the danger zone there. Houston sent heat, and the linebacker Cashman almost got to him, but Mahomes with a quick release gets it out, and Sky Moore did the rest. That means this defense can breathe a second. They have some hope now. New set of downs. What do they do here? They call pass. Looking over the middle, and he has Hardman, who turns it up and is dragged down at the 36. And now they're moving by going simple, attacking these linebackers in coverage. Maybe that's what they should have been doing all game long. And Andy Reid's starting to put it together. He loves the momentum they have going. 16 yards picked up on the catch. Kelsey as a receiver once more now. Mahomes has it, fires, and he has more. Once again, sent down to the 45. And that right there was a picture-perfect toss from the man Mahomes. Let's take another look at it. He gets and immediately rifled this one. Put it perfectly in the middle of 3 defenders and their associated zones. And now they are feeling confident. Mahomes dancing on him, now under center, inside enemy territory. He drops back, dumps to Edwards-Helaire, and quickly down to the 42-yard line. Now he's 2nd and 7. 7 minutes remaining. Mahomes gets the snap. He's looking. He's hit, and the ball is out. It's loose, and it's recovered by Houston. And the 3rd turnover of the quarter goes the way of Houston. What a play. Murray was sent in on the safety blitz off the outside, and not only did he get home, he placed a perfect shot on the ball, knocking it out, and they jump on it. So now they have a chance to chew a lot of clock and bring them even closer to this victory. Here comes Mills. These are the moments they need him to just be solid. Just don't turn the ball over. Texans start the drive on their midfield marker. Just under 7 minutes left in the game. Mills is set. He gets hands off for Pierce up the middle. Met quickly at the 48. After picking up 2, now second down. They go back to the run. Pierce makes a man miss, fighting off multiple defenders, and gets up to the 41. Pierce picked up 7 there, now only needing 1 to get the first. They go 2 receivers left. And it's another run call. Pierce cuts inside, fends off a defender, gets the first, and the ball is out! And Clark picks it up. Another turnover in this quarter. Goes back to Kansas City, and a very good play. But wait a second. Let me get another look at this call. Looking at this again, I'm not sure that's a fumble. Look, it looks like his knee is down there. The officials have called for a booth review. And let's look at that shot one more time. Because if I'm seeing this right, I think Pierce's knee may have been down before that ball came out. And look, the knee hits. Here it is. Bam, then the ball. It's close, but I think this one's coming back. Very, very close. Let's see what they say here. Here comes the official decision.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
And yes, they say no fumble. Texans keep this drive going. Mills gets the snap. Looking, throws middle, and he has Watkins, who is dragged down by fencing at the 26. And this offense, who came into today ranked 26th, get better week in and week out, putting up 303 yards so far on the day. That brings us to 8 on the last catch, 2nd and 2 now. They go with a handoff right for Pierce towards the sideline, and he's met at the 6, and they say he is a yard short. That brings us to 3rd down on the Chiefs 26. A first allows them to burn a lot more clock. They go past, though. Bills rifles left and overthrows Watkins, but they're leaving the offense out. Going for it on 4th and 1. Fullback is in the game. And they give to him, and they stuff him. They say he is short. Another massive fullback stop by this Kansas City defense phenomenally keeps them in this game. And now we have to take another look at this. And if you look at the marker in the back of the shot, it's close. In my opinion, I think he got this one. That ball looks like it's over the line to me. But the officials did not call it that way, and Lovie Smith throws the challenge flag. And at this point, you might as well. What do you have to lose at this point? This was a fabulous play by Warren, but was it enough? Was it enough? It was a very, very close call. A great effort by both men. And what do they say? They're looking at the clips. And out comes our official. Another key review here. Let's see what the official decision is. As they come out, here's the announcement.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
Overturn. They say he got it. Another play review goes the way of Houston. Mills gets this snap. Pressure's coming. Moving right. He throws on the run. And Jackson adjusts and he has it. Touchdown. The second score of the day for their veteran receiver, Deshaun Jackson. And that may have finally put this game out of reach. Mills does an amazing job extending this play. And he threw a beautiful ball in between defenders on the run. Jackson moves to it, gets the score, and this Texan defense, which is very close to a shutout, is loving it right now. What a play. This defense is hyped. They're loving what they are seeing after the shutout they have pitched today. Fairbairn's extra point attempt is up, and it is good. And that right there extends this Texan lead once more to Houston 21, Kansas City 0. That's right, nothing for Kansas City. And NRG Stadium is becoming unglued. And now Andy Reid is telling Mahomes, if they want to see playoffs this year, they need some of that magic right here, right now. They line up to start on their own 25. Only 3:46 left in the game. They need to score quickly. They snap, thrown, and Ross has an easy catch to move the chains now. That picks up 11. Now on the 36. Mahomes gets, staying patient, looking, dumps it down, and met quickly by Baker. They rush back after only getting 2 there. 2:45 left. Ball is snapped. Mahomes looking towards the sideline, and he has the rookie once more, but Harris takes him down inbounds. That means the clock keeps ticking. 3rd and 6. What do? They have to snap this one quick. They do. They go back to the pass. Pressure is coming. He throws, and Edwards-Helaire catches it out of bounds. This one could be Kansas City's last chance on their own 40. 2:10 left. Mahomes gets, evading pressure. It's coming. Throws it up. Interception. Intercepted. Cutting left. Gets a block from Stingley. Kelsey chasing, but he can't catch him. Going. Touchdown. Pick 6 by the defensive star of this team, C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And how else would you celebrate a game-sealing pick 6 than by hopping in the crowd with your fans at home? I cannot believe what we have witnessed here, witnessed today, witnessed this entire year from this Texan team. The Houston sidelines losing their minds. This is insanity. A great pick. He threw one up. Pocket collapsed. He knew he had to do something. Of course, they made sure to have his favorite target locked down in Kelsey, who he was aiming for. Gardner-Johnson makes the play, followed by an amazing return to get himself on the scoreboard. Fairbairn's extra point attempt is up. Another successful kick. None of us could have guessed this. A 28-zip game going the way of Houston with under 2 minutes left. This team may have something truly special here, and I think they realize that right now. The Chiefs offense comes back out, and they are simply looking for pride now. Mahomes lone shotgun gets the snap. Pump fakes, takes a shot middle, and the rookie Ross makes the catch. Brought down across midfield. A massive catch against a very conservative Houston defense at this point. He gets the snap, quick fires, and this one is knocked out. A lot of backups have entered the game now for Houston. Minute 18 left. He throws middle, and he has Kelsey who turns upfield and gets all the way up to the 24. They're running back to the line now. Minute remaining. They are looking for pride. They snap. Mahomes waiting, fires right. He has Kelsey along the sideline. That gets them to the 16:53 seconds. They snap. There they are, looking short for more, and meets a wall at the 10-yard line. Coach reuses his first timeout, and that is confirmation. They have no intention of leading here without putting up a single point. 31 seconds remaining. Chiefs are set. Mahomes gets. Collins incoming. Mahomes takes a shot to the end zone. Interception. He is picked off. The interception by Steven Nelson has just sealed not only this game, but a complete shutout for this defense against the Kansas City offense. What a play. Mahomes takes his shot back corner of the end zone, but this one is in double coverage, and Nelson secures the third Patrick Mahomes interception on the day. Backup unit takes the kneel, and this game is over. After 4 quarters of play for us here in Week 15, the Houston Texans have achieved a complete game shutout against the potent Chief offense, leading to a 28-0 victory, moving them that much closer to the playoffs. While this may spell the end of Kansas City's postseason dreams, Houston is putting it together more and more every week. Davis Mills is limiting the interceptions. Their run game continues to be consistent, and this young defense keeps creating turnovers and making plays to bring them wins. We hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next week in Nashville as the Texans come into town to take on the Titans. We will see you all then.